Carruthers, the Hairdressers Podcast starts now. Featuring Matt Beck, Christina Cavalcanti, Brian Hare, Drea Boland, Thaddeus Boland, and Justin Scott.
Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com, episode 81 of Splitting Hairs. Brian Hare.
Hi.
Drea Boland.
Hey.
Justin Scott.
Heyo.
Thad Boland.
What's up?
Thad rocking his iPhone 6.
Yeah, it's gotta go back to the store though.
He finally upgraded.
Yeah, and they gave me a broken phone.
Of course, he finally upgrades and gets a busted one.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
It's funnier when I say it.
Android guy loves it.
Thad had the original
iPhone 1.
iPhone.
Yeah, like the silver and black one.
Oh,
It was
that's
actually the
funny.
white one. The first one.
No, the first one was that silver and black one.
Oh, no, I was just saying the first white iPhone.
Oh, I had that one. That was the 3G.
Yeah, remember that with the plastic?
Okay, I had the second one.
Yeah.
That thing was indestructible.
I love
Third
that
one.
thing.
I'm like scared to hold this iPhone.
That might be
without
my
a cover.
favorite iPhone ever, actually. Like when that one came out, it was like, all right, this is cool because it was like skinnier.
And you got to
I did,
choose
but-
whether you wanted the white or the black.
Yeah,
I did.
I
I guess I shouldn't say favorite one ever.
It's
I
but-
loved the 4. Like the 4 just felt cool, and that also felt pretty tough.
And the 4S just felt even cooler.
So that's why you kept it for 12 years?
It had Siri.
Yup.
I just want to say that Apple products are the shit.
Except
They
for
are
the
shit.
watch.
Exactly.
I just
So-
want to point out the fact that like, Justin has probably had 9 cars in the span that I had one phone.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, when did you get that?
Wait, speaking of Justin's Facebook, I just want to say how funny it is. I was reading and just laughing at your big rant
Yeah.
going on about how people that rant about Apple make you sick. And I'm like, you
No, they don't make
do
me
realize
sick.
the hypocrisy of this. Like,
It's not that they make me sick, but
No,
they get
no,
so
people that-
aggravated.
I was just
People that
paraphrasing.
hate on Apple, Justin likes.
Yeah,
they can
exactly.
rant. They can rant all they want. But if you try to defend what you own, he rants.
Yeah, it's-
Justin's hipster points just rose with that Facebook
I
post.
know. Actually, as we're
it's
speaking,
hipsterpocracy.
He had to shave his beard to bring it back down.
Hypocrisy.
A little bit again. All right, so thank you to Millennium Systems International. Check out millenniumsi.com. I did make that video. I made it in my backyard,
Brian didn't
What
pop out of the
video?
bushes.
saying everyone should come to the Millennium Experience.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was. I forgot I messed that up. That was funny.
You
Yeah.
should post. You should post. You
So-
should do that blooper reel.
I maybe I'll post that one. So I shot a video right after the podcast last week.
We'll
Those of
try
you
to.
that were not watching last week, I was supposed to make for Millennium
A month ago.
Yeah, and so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna make it right after the podcast. So Thad, I got my iPhone. Thad's got it. We're doing it. Right, we were on our third try, and I was all the way through, and then Brian from the back room yells, "What did you yell?"
You want me to say it?
Yeah, what did you say?
No, don't.
Okay, don't.
Christina remembers.
Whatever it was ruined the video. So
And I was nervous I was going to get in trouble until Christina laughed at it. And I was like, okay, I'm good.
Of course, Christina laughed at it.
What does that mean?
Well, it doesn't
Well,
mean
'cause
it.
I knew I wasn't going to get in trouble.
Because mom laughed, but dad didn't.
No,
No, I meant what does Matt mean by saying, of course,
Oh.
Christina laughed?
because you would find that very funny. I've been with you for 10 years. I know that is something that would be hilarious.
You
to
don't know me.
I feel like you've said
don't
that
know
you've been
me.
together for 10 years since I started here.
We've been together since 2004.
That's 11 years now.
Well, in December, it's 11 years.
Is this like the 5 years that you've had the salon for 2 years?
My mom just sent me a text. Hi, hon. Your show is on computer in bedroom. Laugh out loud. I shut the door. I heard music and Matt laugh out loud. I thought it was upstairs. She thought George and Harriet were watching.
Well, hello from my bedroom.
Whoa.
Weird.
Just got real weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and while we're
real
doing
fast.
while we're doing shout outs, what camera's on?
See, my face just got red because of that.
My brother wanted
Because
why
the
are you so
computer's
weird?
on in the
Huh?
bedroom?
No, I fry up as soon as we start this.
He's so blushing.
It must be my
Love.
blood pressure or something. Maybe I should get my blood pressure checked.
There you go.
I don't know what it is, but
Horrible.
whatever.
No, my brother said he wanted a shout out. He wanted like a Carol Burnett style hand gesture shout out.
Yeah.
So-
Which camera's on? So
All All right.
There you go, Daniel.
Ryan.
Whoa.
Hello, Daniel Hare.
That's not brother stuff.
That's
It is
brotherly
brotherly
love.
love.
that's
Have you
totally
ever been to
brother
Philadelphia? It's the city of brotherly love. They do that all the time there.
They don't do that in the Midwest.
Stuff. Well, no,
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Did you say yeah? They do.
Eh?
Didn't you see the
Canadians.
Canadians do that all the time.
They say A in Maine. I used to say that when I was growing up.
Okay, wait. So I have a couple more things.
I just want to say thanks, Wisconsin Donna.
What Wisconsin done? I haven't even gotten logged
She said my
on to
face
that
is
yet.
real pretty.
He's giving her a shout out because she
Oh,
said
that's
his face
nice.
is pretty.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then Bridget
'cause
agreed. Thank you. I'm not mad.
Look at him.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh.
Thanks
you,
a lot.
You a good-looking guy.
Thanks,
you
Matt.
real good-looking.
Hey, you over there. You're so pretty. So pretty.
Hey, Thad. Brotherly salute.
Okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
You're so pretty, like
Fingers
a
are flying.
paintbrush.
I know. I feel like we're at a college bar right now. Okay, so we have.
My niece watches this.
That's true.
That's
Well,
The
too
little
late now.
She's one. Okay, so wait, where's Minerva at? Because I wanted to talk about. They're actually running a giveaway.
Where's Minerva at?
Where's Minerva at? I'm
believe
just gonna
Georgia.
go to their.
What up, Minerva?
There it is. So on MinervaBeauty.com's Facebook page,
glad you
I
got
also put it up on the Free Salon Education page. But they're having, there's 9 more days left. Bloom.com, they're in with that company. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I think it has a little bit to do with education. It's like an app. But anyways, they're giving away a $225 Samvia Signature Series blow dryer, and also the salon with the most votes will win a $1,000 Minerva shopping spree. So, and that's May 22nd. So I just saw this online today, and I love Minerva, so I figured that would be a good shout out for them.
Do you think we could win?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But
They would just shake their
they
head and be
didn't
like,
tell me the
"Really?"
rules, so go on, Dad. I don't know. Just pretend you're, whoever you are. So bloom.com/contest/Minerva enhanced. I don't know what.
Enhance.
Go to Minerva Beauty's Facebook page and you can find out the information there.
You figure this out on your own.
Yeah,
You make
yeah,
it work.
Yeah, I got you
There's
almost there.
There's a contest somewhere. Go enter it.
I'm going to let you know about it, but not tell you anything about it.
I think Toys R Us is having one too. Go do that while you're at it.
Hey, if there's a contest, you should just enter. I mean, come on. How many salon professionals are going to take the time to actually fill something out?
And when you say that there's a contest, anytime that there's a contest, you mean enter your best friend so they start getting all the mailers.
Yeah.
Duh.
So that's MinervaBeauty.com, and then DemandForce.com/free salon education has now launched their Demand Force on Yelp. So now you can book appointments from Yelp, and they'll request appointments through there. So it
Wow.
takes advantage of the fact that people are researching you on Yelp, and then they can request an appointment through that. So DemandForce.com/free salon education. Sent out an email about them today. So if you guys are on our email list, you'll get that. And then Mizutani Scissors got something cool.
I'm gonna get
So
you a fan.
awesome.
Wow. I'm dying, right? I'm telling you.
All right. I wasn't going that far with it, drama queen.
All right,
I was
whatever.
just gonna get you a fan.
All right.
Say, can we get like a big giant grape leaf and have Justin just?
Yeah, that's gonna be Thad's new job. Thad,
And a mankini.
Bad. All right, so
fan him.
big news. So this is the Mizutani box here, and we
Ooh.
got in the mail the other
Oh.
day the version 2 of the FSE scissor.
It was so hard not to just cut with that all day.
I know. So I did do a haircut with it on Monday. I love this thing. I love the feel of it. I love the texture of the gold scissor,
Can I
and
see?
especially with the way it cuts. So if you guys can see, I don't know, we can't zoom in, but it's got the cool thing about this is we developed it with the gold scissor with a black screw, which I think is really cool. So it's a 6.5 inch. We're only gonna make, I think they're doing
I haven't stolen anything in a
Between-
long time.
between between 10 to 15
That's
of
weird.
those. So we're really not doing too many of them.
And 3 of them are coming here. So
The mat
Yeah.
feels like a chalkboard
Yeah, you
to me.
say that, but I like the feel of the mat. I think
do
it's
too. it gives it like a gritty texture to like I don't know
Yeah.
hold on to a little bit.
yeah, it's not slippery. So I love that scissor. I used it. I cut my
That's just
sister's hair the other day, and I loved the feel of it. We did some dry cutting with it. We did regular cutting. It's a 6.5. I like a little bit shorter scissor for women's cutting. This is more geared toward barbering, scissor over comb, that kind of thing, but you can use it for anything. If you like a 6.5 inch, it's an awesome scissor.
It's wicked cool.
It's based off of the Blacksmith Fit, and I believe it's going to retail for around $500. So,
Oh, wow, that's it?
yeah.
Kick ass.
So the cool thing about the FSE scissor is limited edition, but we do get a great deal on it because we order in bulk.
People want me to steal it like I used to in the old days.
They do.
This
I'm
is
on
why
it.
Matt got a larger table.
Even if he steals it,
Yeah,
he wouldn't
right.
send it. So
Yeah, he's not giving it up.
yeah,
No.
Justin thinks he got a larger table so that Justin could sit at the table. It was actually to prevent
Brian
from
from
stealing
stealing stuff.
I mean, you
Matt
want
was
the
having a
beer
really
though.
hard time turning a profit because I just took everything.
So yeah, so really
buy one?
excited
I'll take
for
one.
this scissor. It's going to be coming out in the next couple months, so we have time.
Oh, we
right
got
now.
wait.
I want to do a gold swivel.
Gold swivel?
Yeah.
You
I want,
should.
I want my scissors in gold.
You should, but it's still going to have that matte feel to it.
No, but I want shiny gold.
You know what? There is shiny gold, I believe. So you'd be good.
Okay.
All right, so that's the Mizutani news.
I'll just sit down with Kiyoshi this weekend.
And I have been working on the Mizutani
Railroad.
individual scissor videos. So those will be coming out soon as well. So you'll have a video for every single scissor. I'm going to break down what I like about it and all of that. So that will be coming out real soon. We'll be putting out probably one a week of those.
Can I do the one of my scissors?
Yeah.
Since I like them and you don't.
Of course.
Sweet.
Yes. So Brian uses this double swivel, which we've talked about before. So you definitely can
90
do,
episodes ago.
Yeah, you can do the videos of the double swivel stuff.
It's so crazy how fast this time goes. Talking about how I was Instagram stalking you yesterday,
Yeah.
there was a picture of something, and I remember it. Like it didn't feel that long ago, but it was like episode 31, something like that. I'm like, oh my God, that was so long ago. We've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
I don't know.
I know.
I'm
I suck.
communicating.
It's something about being forever.
I thought, where do you go?
Yeah. I went off in the distance. I'm getting things done over here.
He checks out, goes on a mental vacation, comes
He
back.
actually just looked at 3
fully
new
relaxed.
properties while
My
you.
voice, he's going to go for a minute.
we now know the next 3 FSE videos.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's my confidence that you have everything under control, so I just leave the whole situation.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Lies.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, cool.
No, not.
Thanks a lot, Christina.
He just checks out.
Okay. So, and what did I do with that box? I probably left it.
What box?
The Bercato Super Silk box.
No, you brought it up there.
Oh, there it is.
There she blows.
So we have been doing this Super Silk treatment. Josh XO and Jeremy from Bercato came out here the other day, and we did a photo shoot with them based
And
on
it's
this
Vanna Scott.
Super Silk treatment. So what I want to do is we did talk about, we had started to do it. My favorite thing totally right now, and I have now had clients come back a week later after getting the express treatment, which basically all I'm doing is it's a $40 upcharge for your clients. It takes no extra time really at all.
For the express one?
For the express, yeah. So what you do is you take, there's a spray bottle in here, and I don't know if everything's in this box right now. Yeah, so there's a spray bottle. So this is the actual silk protein, silk amino acid that you spray into the hair. So what you do is you purifying shampoo, and then I bring them out to my chair. I spray them with the silk protein amino acid, and then I do the whole haircut. So while I'm doing the haircut, this is processing and being combed into the hair. And then at the end, I put the leave-in treatment in. I blow them out. I flat iron them. And that's the extra $40. That will last them 2 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to say, depending on how much they blow, that is how long it's going to last. But I had customers that came back a week later. They didn't even touch their hair the whole week because it laid nice. And you guys know Kathy, my client that's been coming here forever. She's probably my number one client. She has really, really coarse, curly hair. This is not a straightening treatment. It didn't do anything to her actual formation of the hair. But what it did was her blow dry lasted the entire week. She came back in. It looked like I had just flat ironed the thing because it keeps the hair in great shape. Those silk proteins to the hair shaft, and that was the one thing that the one thing I really loved about what Jeremy was saying is he brought in the 2 pieces of fabric, and that was the big thing. It's like, well, these are both fabric. The only difference is there's different proteins, I think is kind of where he was going with it. So if you add the silk proteins to anything, it's going to create more of a silk feel. So it's all about the fabric of the hair. So what this is going to do is go in and make it feel like silk.
Well, I
Silky
liked how
smooth.
he described how it just fills in the hair and giving
Yeah.
it back those nutrients. And
Yep.
I thought making it a healthier head of hair.
So the exciting news is I just got the approval. I'm going to sell this $69 kit on Shop FSC.
That's awesome.
So
Ooh.
that's going to be really fun because it's going to be easy for you guys to get. I think that was the big challenge because they're not in a ton of distributorships.
How much?
$69.
That's like
So you get the $69 kit. You can do a ton of treatments with
I was
that.
just saying, each bottle he said gave like between like 4 to 5 treatments on like medium length hair.
Yeah.
And every treatment, even if you do 2 like express versions, you've just paid for more than the kit itself.
So
Depending on what you want to charge.
Yep.
So now we've got someone who says, she's saying, what about an Olaplex treatment instead? So comparatively, I feel like Olaplex is really more for repairing the hair, like
Yeah.
just straight up going in and repairing and fixing.
This is a coating.
I say a chemical change though, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
going in and that's actually removing and replacing bonds in the hair while you're doing a chemical process.
Right.
So that's happening inside the hair. Olaplex is a whole different ballgame than the Super Silk, which lays over top of the hair.
Giving it a nice hug.
Now,
Yeah.
I
a
thought
nice
about
silk
this
hug.
after Jeremy left, but are we able to mix like Olaplex and Super Silk? Like, is that a thing?
Well, I don't see
Yeah,
why
you
not.
got to look at Olaplex, Super Silk, all those products. They're not chemically changing the hair.
No.
Right? So what they're doing is they're just helping it. They're helping it. So there's no chemical thing happening where if you add in a perm or you add in color or bleach or anything, it's not going to affect it in that way. It's only going to help it because it's adding more bonds to it. Olaplex, we break it down. We've talked about it. Olaplex is like, it's a bond multiplier.
Right.
So it throws in more bonds, and the bonds are breaking during the color service. That's why you don't get as much breakage with the bonds.
Right.
Right?
So it's adding more rungs to the ladder.
But I was
Yeah.
going to say, what you did was you added the Super Silk to a color.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Oh.
that
Rewind.
Let's back it up. Bleep. That's one of those things that we sometimes play around.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though,
Yeah.
because the way we're going
We're
with
not
it
talking
is-
about it, then move on.
Stop making this awkward.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, there's no bad way to add them together.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying you can't do a chemical service with Olaplex, then follow up with Super Silk treatment, unless you're doing reds, he said, was like the big no-no.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic idea to do Olaplex with your color and then do a Super Silk treatment
Yeah.
afterwards. You can't go wrong with that. It
No.
would be fantastic because they're two different things.
Right.
So
Inside and outside.
do it.
Yeah.
So that's that. So that's coming up with Super Silk, and I'm also trying to get the Mercado Vibrastrate irons on the site as well because I think they're cool, and it's hard to buy those as well. So just to make things easier and people that are interested in it, I want to have it on there for everybody. So hopefully that will be up in the next few days.
Do you want to look at the question we have about the shears right now?
Yeah, what's that?
Pope, is it?
Yes.
The cutting part of the blade, if it's cooked. I mean, how did I'm pretty sure it's trying to figure out how is the shear coated in the gold.
Well, Talking about the coating on the hair, and
Just
Cyprian went into the matte finish on the scissors.
Okay. So basically, the scissor is coated, but it's sandblasted then coated. So it's infused into the metal. But if you look at the edge of the scissor, you can actually see the metal,
the cutting blade.
Yeah, the actual cobalt steel. You can see through it. I mean, you can even see it right there.
Yeah.
So it's really, they sandblast it and then they powder coat it. But I've been using my other FSE scissor. It's not going to fade. It's built into the scissor.
And
It's
then
not
to
just-
answer the other part of the question, what Wisconsin Donna was actually talking about, the coating, I know that was something that he went over in the class, that you kind of got to step away from the old, like, nervous when you use the word coating in
Yeah.
regards to hair, because it used to mean, like your drugstore
build up
coating
and all
build
that,
up
yeah.
and stuff like that. It's not like that. It's a good coating.
Yeah, this
Right.
is more of like a protective layer compared to like a paraffin buildup or
Right.
stuff like that that's just gunking up the hair.
Yeah, it's coating it with silk protein. So there's nothing That's not a bad thing.
Right.
No.
Basically, what it's doing is taking something that was a rough surface and filling in those holes with a silk protein to help bond the hair strand back together so it doesn't feel rough and it feels more like silk. So that's all it is. And that's why you flat iron over it, because that heat seals in the silk bonds to the hair.
Yeah, it does.
What?
Chicken butt.
All right. So that's that. Anything else? You guys ready for FSC?
This is your segment.
I know, right? I'm tearing it up.
You do you, boo.
All right. So
Turn up.
I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah. I redid the store.
Yeah, that looked really nice.
Last night, Christina's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just wanted to redo the store." So I went on Shop FSE and I just redid. I got a new template to make it look different and cool.
I feel like when we're like in here, like we're always like seeing changes in here. So why not tweak the website?
Yeah, change.
Yep.
So yeah, so go on to shopfse.com, check it out. That's it. Let's go into FSE Social.
What's happening on FSE social media? FSE social media. Submit your questions to Brian Hare on our Facebook community or by using the hashtag #FreeSalonEducation. Free Salon Education.
What happened? Oh,
Hi.
I see what he did.
Breaking news: Justin doesn't have a voice.
Trey took his.
Drea took it away.
Thank you, Drea.
Okay. All right, Brian, what we got going on?
All right, so I gotta say, I only have a little bit this week. There wasn't a whole lot of chatter going on, so you guys gotta
I feel like we're moving into
give me stuff to talk about.
the summer. Like people don't. It's like everything else. It's why TV shows don't go in the summer either. Like YouTube views go down.
We're
in the
huge in
summer.
the winter.
Yeah.
I feel like people should be talking more during the summer. Like, I need summer highlights. I need summer hair protection. I need some conditioning treatments.
Summer
People like to curl up by the fire with us and just listen to our voices.
Yeah.
Summer
soothing.
gets me so like it's because I watch the trend and the views and all that, and you start to see it all start to slowly just start dropping, and then you're like, what are we doing wrong? So then you get forced to change things up.
It ups the blood pressure some more.
Yeah. So I'm putting it out there right now. Starting Monday, we're gonna do some filming. I think Justin said he was gonna come hang out. Anybody's welcome. But every Monday I'm gonna be filming random stuff. So it's kind of like if you show up, we'll do some segments together. Whoever shows up, And what I want to do is start filming like crazy the next couple Mondays, and then starting in June, I'm gonna put out a video. I'm gonna backlog them and put out a video every day starting in June. And that's my goal.
careful.
No, it's going to happen because they're not going to be big videos. They're going to be like minute, this is how you scissor over comb. This is how you do whatever. Product
Snippets.
reviews, snippets, all of that stuff. Randomly we're going to throw in a whole step-by-step. But that's my goal for starting in June because we got to step that part up. And we stopped doing the FSE live for a little bit. So I think it'll be cool to start bringing those videos in.
Cool.
Cool. All right, go ahead. Cool. Sorry about that.
I don't care. It's fine. All right. First off, we got Maria Lopez. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, Maria Lopez. Oh, no, it's not. She said, love watching your videos. It has definitely inspired me to want to cut again. Styling is where my heart lies, but cutting is second place for me. Thank you for sharing your videos. It's really nice.
Yeah, that is
It's
nice.
good to hear. I know the feeling. So, yeah, that's all. Julie Greer had asked us last week where to find the videos, the Mizutani contest videos, and we told her, and I liked her feedback. It was just cute. She said, thank you for the direction to the videos. Honest, I looked so many times, but missed the links on the bottom of the page. Sat down this morning and watched. P.S. The show just gets better.
Cool. That's good.
We like positive feedback.
Yeah.
My girl, Shittity. I just like saying that. I say girl. I don't know. Is it? I don't know if it's a girl.
I don't either.
I'm a person. Shittity. Great podcast. Would love to see a segment on business. For example, increasing business, retaining clients, etc. So
Yeah, we're gonna get into that today a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I might be
Having
going
a
down.
stroke.
Something might be happening with
So
me.
then we'll call your voiceover people and then
Right.
do a little segment for yourself.
Yeah. Blood pressure's up.
There you go.
Should
We'll
we
put it
call-
at the
It's
beginning
been,
of the
it's
show.
been nice, guys.
Should we call Affleck?
Yeah.
Get that set up.
Shotgun on his car.
But we are going to talk about, we have some cool news things with Justin that have to do with business a little bit. So cool.
And this is actually perfect. The second half of the comment says, also Justin and a little more Brian. Love you guys.
That's why you like that person.
A thumbs down the.
Wish granted. Actually, somebody thumbs up it, which I thought was funny. I didn't see
I
who
thought it was you.
It wasn't me, but I thought it was funny. Then we've got one. This is a little longer, but I thought it was kind of funny. I'm going to not read all of it because it is super long. From Durpetrick.
Okay.
First of all, I love splitting hairs. I watch every episode on YouTube. I'm not even a hairstylist, but I love hair, I guess. I just cut my own hair and did a balayage to my girlfriend, who is a hairstylist, which came out pretty great.
Yeah.
So he's in the family.
You know what? I wanted to talk about this, and I think it's a little funny because we are not creating videos for people to do at home. I mean, that's never the intention.
Right.
And I really hope that doesn't happen. But you also got to look at every hairdresser. Like, you go around the room and you're like, so how long have you been a hairdresser? And every hairdresser says the same thing. Technically, I've been doing hair since I was 13 because I used to do hair at my house for all my friends. I used to cut it. That's every hairdresser's story, but then they get so at people that are trying things on their own. It's like, oh, well, YouTube's the new DIY for hair, for everything. And it's just funny, like, are you really upset? Like, are people really, if somebody wants to get that good at balayage, for instance, good enough to where they're going to watch tons and tons of videos to learn how to do it and start doing it on their friends, I mean, they're exactly like us. They just don't have a license.
Yeah. Right.
Everyone starts somewhere.
And it's their fault that they're not making money doing something.
And that's the thing. It's like, is it taking away from us? It kind of is. But for the most part, they're screwing it up. And
We fix it.
And we do fix it. And those are people that would have done it anyways.
Right.
They would have tried it anyways for the most part.
It's
But I just think it's funny that
If
people
you're going to let someone else do it, you're really not looking to go get salon quality hair
Right.
to begin with.
Yeah.
But I do have a funny story on this, though. The whole YouTube video watching it. My one guest today. So for the second time I worked with her, she moved back in California. She has a 10-year-old daughter, and when she got her hair cut off, like, she had it real long, and she got it cut off real short, real choppy. She hated it. She got home, and her daughter saw how upset it made her. So her 10-year-old daughter goes on YouTube and looks up all these videos on how to grow your hair faster.
Oh.
And I thought it was the funniest, cutest thing in the world. And it just made us think of this, like, what if she saw any of our videos?
Yeah.
Going through that, looking through some hair videos.
Yeah, you really never know. I had a lady, the curly hair bob that I cut today. She drives 2 hours to come get her hair cut, and this is her third visit from YouTube. She saw
I remember her
me cut
first
the curly
visit.
bob on
Yeah.
YouTube, and she drives
I
4
have
hours round trip.
I have a couple color clients because of videos that we've done. It's pretty cool.
So it's a cool industry, and people that are so upset about YouTube and everything, it's just because they didn't jump on it fast enough. And there's a lot of people that are creating great careers based on YouTube because they get the exposure.
Mm-hmm.
You look at people like Guy Tang, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But
Yeah, but the whole thing was about this person is not a licensed stylist. That's what we're getting
Exactly.
away from. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, but
I mean, that's fine, but
Well, what I think is funny, though,
you have to
like
be licensed legally to do hair.
you do,
so
yeah.
if you're just friends and go, like, that's one thing. But if people are actually complaining about
well, what I get it.
people learning online, I mean, it's valid to be upset about.
It is valid,
Business
but
point.
we've all done it. We all did it before.
It's what got us in this.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
If you're talking a hypocrite, like getting mad about something that I get that point of it, but
Yeah, I get that people. That was.
I
was
thought you
trying-
were getting away from the person. You said everyone's doing something. Look at Guy Tang. I thought you didn't realize the person wasn't a stylist when you just started getting
No,
into that. So
I realized that. I
confused.
don't want people to think that I'm like pro. Don't get a license and learn on YouTube. That's
oh,
not
okay.
what I'm
I see what
saying.
you're saying.
I'm saying that people are very anti-YouTube, and I think YouTube is a great outlet for people to learn on.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
it is too. Yeah.
And it's the easiest way to get it out there. It's a lot of hairstylists are looking up how to do tricks and tips on YouTube.
Right.
So it is a good outlet. You can't put it anywhere else and get the same. You put it on Hairbrained,
My
And-
misunderstanding. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about not style. Like, I'm
No, I'm
sorry,
glad
'cause
you
the
said that,
question was
because I
directed
don't.
to not like a stylist that wasn't a stylist.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like Justin and I like go out on YouTube and look at how to like do like car repairs all the time, but we're also not trying to open up a shop.
Right.
But at the
Right.
same
Exactly.
time, though, I've been licensed for like 6 years now, and I still watch the same haircut I can do. I watch 4 other people do it, just to pick something else up.
Right.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
like you.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, maybe I'm not making.
No, I'm
sense
glad
on
you said
what-
that, Chris, because I don't want people to think that I'm,
Yeah, the question
Advocating.
was about
Right.
somebody that
Yeah.
was not a stylist.
Yeah,
doing-
if
that
you're
was the
trying to
comment.
learn how to do hair and open up a shop illegally, don't do it.
Yeah.
I just thought this one guy was funny because he's doing it on his girlfriend, who is a hairdresser. So she
Right.
probably like
She's probably right there.
she was supervising the
Yeah.
hell out of this.
Well, it's like when Christina does my hair.
Right.
It's hilarious. It's so fun, because
No, it's not that
It's
fun,
not- it's
really.
pretty funny.
I've done it like twice because it's so fun.
It's not fun for anyone to do your hair.
Well, that's true. Yeah. But, whatever. But I just thought it was funny.
Whatever. You thought what was funny. Anyway, so he also goes on talking about how the poor guy apparently has extraordinarily curly hair and has tried many different things, permanent straightening, and then he got a relaxer, and nothing is working, and everything is breaking his hair off.
Oh my god.
And he's saying,
And this is why.
do you have any tips? What could have gone wrong? I have no idea. Like, I feel bad. I wish that I could answer this for him. But first and foremost, he's in the Netherlands. They have very different standards for what their products are like.
Is this the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I guarantee I've never heard of what they're probably using in his head.
Yeah.
Because American standards and Netherlands standards are...
This is where you might want to get off the internet and go to somebody.
Well, no, he is.
No, he's been going.
Yeah.
He went to a salon and had it
Okay.
straightened last
Yeah.
year, and it didn't take. And then his girlfriend, the actual professional hairdresser, relaxed it a year later, and it stayed curly. A lot of times relaxers aren't going to make it so that you have this silky straight hair.
Right.
It's going to relax the curl so
Mhm.
that you can get it straight easier. That was, I remember when I was, right before I started beauty school, I got a relaxer because I thought that's what it was going to do.
I know. I was the same way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not what it does.
I didn't get one. Obviously, I have very straight hair, but
I was just
I was
gonna
thinking
say
about
that.
something. No, but
What?
I did one, and on really, really curly textured hair, and I did it, and I was like, oh, it just relaxes. Like, that's what it's a relaxer, and once it's relaxed, then you can blow it out easier. I thought it was a straightener, and that's why people don't do relaxers; they do straighteners. You know,
Right.
that want straight hair. So, and that's why they throw the formaldehyde and all that junk in their hair to permanently straighten it.
Oh, they're so stinky.
Ugh. Yeah, I know. So, yeah. That's funny.
All right. Where was I? Stephanie Fears says, thank you. I wanted to leave a nice comment to balance out the mean ones. I really appreciate all of your information, especially the GoPro haircuts. Do you think you can do a GoPro color service or highlight service?
We can totally do that.
Yeah.
I saw that comment earlier, and I was like, well, so I rushed to the thing. I was like, who is saying bad things? Because I'm always worried about the show. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any negative comments. So do you know what they're talking about?
Well, we talk about it. We mentioned that people throw shade and hate and stuff
Oh,
up there.
okay. Maybe we talked about that.
Maybe
last
she was talking about the less me comment. I think that's what it was, and I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe.
That was a negative comment? Just
Yes.
kidding.
Yeah. Less Justin.
It was
All right.
constructive criticism.
Yeah. That'll be the next T-shirt. Less Justin.
More Brian.
More.
That'll say that on the back.
Less Justin, more cowbell.
right.
More cowbell.
We'll do it.
This just in. More Brian.
Oh.
Hashtag what up Minerva.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I got
You got that now?
it.
Let's see. Oh. That's what I'm guessing on that one. Says Bieber was serving some Liberace realness with that tuxedo jacket.
I love
Good though.
Yeah.
Robin Warden said, great show this week. I especially like it when Christina makes Matt blush. Funny.
Aww.
It is cute. It happens a lot.
it. Does.
Yeah. Yeah.
On last week's cut, we got a couple more people. Anastasia Worthington Another wonderful cut. Thank you, Matt and the FSE team. You are welcome.
Cool.
And Shaban Ridnick said, thank you for sharing your knowledge. I really appreciate it. And then there were some people I didn't understand. There was a link to other stuff that I didn't click on, so I don't know where it went.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
What else? Anything else? Anybody
No.
want to say anything?
Did you want to talk about that thing that I was telling you about earlier? The girl that got completely overcharged at the salon?
Yeah, we can talk about that, and then I'm gonna get into to the behind the chair thing after that. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
Indeed.
It's good though.
So yeah, let's talk about that first.
Oh, yeah. No, I was talking to someone yesterday, and it was one of those horrible things that as a hairdresser you hate to hear. Anyone in any profession hates to hear horror stories about someone getting screwed over or having a really bad experience. And she was telling the story yesterday about, she's like, okay, what would you do? And she describes what her hair is like and what she wanted from the salon, and she's telling me she only got like a little bit of color and like 5 foils and trimmed up the ends or whatever. I don't even know if it was a full haircut. And they charged her like almost $500. And she still bought product, and they were charging for a full head of foils, even though she only had 5 foils in her head that she like counted herself. And she used to work in a salon, so she knew, you know, how much this stuff costs and what it is that you do. And I was just sitting there, just cringing. This isn't really going anywhere. It was just another one of those horror stories that
Yeah.
I unfortunately, and it happened up in New York. And I just remember that's something that we've hit on a whole bunch of times. People are like, oh, well, I went to New York to get my hair. And all that means is there's just more people, so there's a greater chance of getting someone horrible. And I told her, I was like, well, actually,
Is that like true?
well, people act like because it's New York City,
No, I know.
they're going to be amazing. And I
Everyone's
told her, I was like,
Sassoon.
just so you know, New York actually requires less hours to get your license than New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So
Yeah.
there's a greater chance that they might be terrible.
Yeah. I mean,
Which means nothing now that we have YouTube videos.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Now it's our fault they suck because they watched
Every-
us.
But
Sure.
that's you got to look at, like, I know when, obviously growing up in Iowa, I always thought that, you know, New York,
The big city.
yeah, would be like,
A lot of people think
New
more
York
expensive the
City.
best, right? Like they
Yeah.
put that those two
Right.
things. Maybe there were 5 awesomely placed foils.
They were made of gold leaf.
But the fact that the itemized receipt said full head of foils.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
oh, you
God.
left that out.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I
I
wasn't
didn't-
listening.
You
I
just
didn't-
weren't there.
Wait, I didn't
You
hear
were
that
looking at more
either.
prop-
No,
Properties, Matt.
he
I-
said that she was charged. He didn't say itemized receipt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, she got an itemized receipt.
Okay.
She asked, you know,
Oh, okay.
how did this cost $470 to get my hair done?
Yeah.
And it said full head of foils on there. It's
That's like worst nightmare in a salon. Can I get an itemized receipt?
But if you do that, you deserve for that to happen.
What?
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you're gonna,
what?
and like
what?
the place itself
We can
wasn't
email
cheap
it to
anyway. She's saying it's
you.
like $103 haircut kind of place. Like
Right.
it's a nice place, but oh
So
god.
nice people.
Okay. And then
Oh, Dirt Patrick's watching.
Watch, there's actually someone who got like platinum carded, and they got charged for 5 foils.
so
They totally just checked out.
Oh,
Honestly,
I did. Did everybody else too?
I had a Matt Beck moment where I was like, it's just Brian talking.
Sorry, we just becked the hell out of you, Thad.
yeah.
You just got
don't
becked.
worry. Don't worry. Everybody else is listening. I don't need your guys' approval.
It's usually like punked. You just got becked.
I know, right?
That's what we're calling it now.
you just got the max
Wait,
back.
that'll be a good T-shirt. It'll just be like ... Huh? Hashtag becked.
All right, so
I'm gonna write these down.
This is gold. We're giving you T-shirt gold.
no, we'll
Well,
sell one.
You don't
It's
need,
fine.
you don't
And
need to
charge you
write down
$500.
Okay,
We'll drive it to you.
so big conversation on Facebook the other day. I saw it.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Behind the Chair magazine cover?
yes.
Okay, so I have an image of that, Chris, if you want to put that up. So Guy Tang was on the cover, and this has nothing to do, I'm going to put that out there right now, with Guy Tang in my mind. But people were freaking out about it's up
Oh,
in
there
the
it is,
up in the
sorry.
corner. It's right there. Ding, ding. Oh. Pointed the wrong way. So this is the Guy Tang cover of Behind the Chair magazine.
It's above my head.
There you go.
Look up.
So big conversation on Facebook about professionalism because it says hashtag hair porn on the cover, which
Sorry.
is I guess his like tagline, right?
I think I know why that is.
Why?
Because it's very easy to find very inappropriate naked pictures of Guy Tang online. So doing the hashtag hair porn thing, I think, is probably trying to redirect when you look that kind of stuff up.
That could be.
It's my guess.
But they have so this is the cover. This is the big thing. So this was the cover of the magazine, talking about the industry, which really has nothing to do with the hair industry whatsoever. And it's him like half shirtless, and hashtag hair porn across the magazine. So they were talking about behindthechair.com, and what I think is funny is, in my opinion, I would love to see this kind of talk about behindthechair.com because it's not my favorite thing, and I've had run-ins with the company, and I just don't. It's not my thing. It's not my thing, and that's pretty much all I'm
Do you
going
think
to
they're
say.
just trying to make the relation between like how people do hashtag food porn and things that are attractive? So I think he thinks all of his work is super duper attractive.
Yeah, but put his work on there, I think, is the like
Right.
call that hair porn. Don't show him
Because he's
yeah, but that's just
that's his following. Like,
it's just
you
keeping
know what I mean?
keeping the circle jerk going that they already have.
Yeah, they.
Well, I mean, I
Let
don't
it out,
know. If you don't have
Christina, let it
anything
out.
nice to say, don't say it.
Since when?
No. He
Well,
made a
no, I don't
disclaimer
want
for
to.
a
I
reason.
don't know him.
I don't either.
So I
That's why-
don't want to make a comment. I don't know him.
And
so
he
I
didn't
think he's
say,
fun.
He didn't say behindthechair.com, can you put me half shirtless on the front cover
Right.
of your magazine? They asked him to do that.
Right.
And I know who they are, and that's where I think a lot of people know within the industry now. And
but have any other artists happens to be his hashtag? Like,
artists that
You
they
know.
always put a hairdresser on there.
yes. So that's
For the
his
most part.
hashtag, and that's kind of like hair and porn. Take them separate. Like, look at what they mean. You know what I mean? I can
Right.
get what they're doing.
I mean,
I don't.
I think
I
I
don't
hit
see
it on
why
the head.
everyone's so angry about it.
Can I take a half shirtless photo for the Free Salon Education website
Yes.
to direct it back to my Instagram?
Yes. But that's the thing. So
Less Justin, more Brian.
Is the whole magazine? I didn't flip through the magazine. Is it filled with hair, or is it more pictures of him? Because then I would be like,
Grating
oh,
cheese on his abs.
there's like a centerfold of him when you pull it out.
I
Like,
think
that
it's
would be
just-
weird, you know. That would be like,
Sliced
okay, get over yourself. But is it hair?
I
is it
perused the
still
article. It was like his life. It's like
Okay.
a biography.
pictures all like that?
and I
Like
think Guy Tang has
that notion?
No, it was like him at hair shows.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a couple more like that.
So
But
I could get the relation, you know. I could see why if the whole magazine wasn't, but
well, it's also I forgot. Mickey just reminded me. Hair porn is just one of the many graphic terms that he uses. Like
Mhm.
that's his thing. This is
Yeah.
filthy
But then
mouth, but
that's getting
somehow tying it
into,
around the
like,
hair.
right. But look at what he's created.
Right.
I mean, he is.
I mean, he's got the good work to go with it. So you just kind of say, "All right, here goes."
So what I
Not
don't
to mention, it's doing what he wants it to do. Like it's a hashtag. It needs to gain attention.
And look what's
and,
happening.
and it's getting
Yeah.
attention. Like
Exactly.
people are talking about it more than just
Yeah.
looking for his
haters
balayage
gonna
technique.
hate.
and
Yeah.
as much as
Haters
I
gonna make me famous.
Yeah.
like that's exactly.
He's
where-
like Miley
hooked,
Cyrus.
yeah swinging,
yeah.
but that's the thing.
I'm gonna
so
keep this picture up the whole. Sorry,
you are,
no, I'm not. I'm just kidding.
but that's the thing. So I
She's
think
gonna put
that
Justin Bieber
Can
one
we
up
move
over
it
Matt.
so that it looks like that's what's sitting at Matt's chair?
just put it over my face. But that's the thing. You have to, I think people were freaking out about it. It blew up. It was like a big conversation, and everybody's like, "Well, this is why, I love."
What was their reasoning? I didn't see, so I'm just curious.
It was everybody was saying that it was making the industry look bad, and this is what behindthechair.com is all about, is things like this, and not really about quality work and talented people, and behindthechair.com is very, very sponsor focused, which everybody is has sponsors or whatever. That's how the whole industry works. But
That's how the world works,
I
man.
mean, I know it is.
I don't know. He's representing himself, and that's how he wants to represent himself. I don't think he's hurting anyone.
Yeah, I don't think he's hurting
I
anyone.
don't think it's.
Nipples for everybody.
I think
I've
more-
gone to a hair show before, and we sat into a class, and the person was so high, I could tell, and he was representing a company,
Yeah.
and it was just crazy how boring the class was and lack of. And I think like people just want to
Super exciting.
hate on him.
Yeah.
You got to give him that.
You got to look at, he has I believe over 1,000 Instagram followers. So people are following what he's doing. And, and people talk about the hair that he does, with the, the fluorescent colors and all of that,
Right.
and saying everyone can do that. Well, I do agree with that, but post a picture of anything else, you'll get nothing. Post a picture of somebody with rainbow colored hair and you get a ton of looks at it. So are you looking for exposure? What are you trying to do? Guy Tang knows how to do it. I mean,
But again-
that's why I never wanted this conversation to be against him, because honestly, I think he's smart at what he's doing. And that's, the end of it.
Agreed.
I don't agree technically with the cover of the magazine. I think it should have been more focused on his work or something like that and not the hashtag. But I get that that's him and that's what he does. And I think it's just my deep down not liking the whole thing that it went right into the garbage after I got it. That was that part of it, but it really had nothing to do with him. It was more of just.
Justin and I were about to go out and buy a bunch of those tank tops.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those tank tops.
So that's that. That was breaking news in the industry. It was a big discussion.
That was my segment.
Online.
You took my segment.
No, it wasn't.
Um,
Okay. So who's next? Who wants to go next?
Drea with the
Is there any
dresses.
chatter about that? Or are we?
Mickey
there's-
wanted to call in.
He wanted to call in.
Yeah.
He can call in.
You know the number.
Tell him he can call.
Justin said no.
No, Mickey didn't ask. Oh, I thought that was.
No, it was
Wait.
Mickey.
No, Allison Jewell said, "Can I call?" Which is that's freaking Claudia, and I said no to Claudia. But yeah, Mickey can call in. All he wants.
I said no to Claudia.
I said no to Claudia. Yes to Mickey.
Anybody can call in at any time. It's 844 FSE live. I don't care, who you are.
But if you call now, yeah, I can't really say that. Never mind.
All right. So do you want to get into trending tresses and people, they can call whenever they want.
We haven't heard Dre's voice at all today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get the 411 on celebrity hair changes. Here's Trending Tresses with Drea Boland.
Well, hello. So,
Hi.
So nice
Hi.
of you to show up.
thanks. You guys have been very active and very aggressive this entire episode. So
We were practicing before you got here. You weren't part of it though, so.
sorry, I was at the gym.
She had to,
Love
she
how
was
she said that, like, you fat, lazy turd.
sorry.
I actually go to the gym.
Did you ever hear of it, Thad?
Sorry, I had to wait for my pre-workout to burn off. Like pre-workout, the stuff you take before you work out.
I had to
Okay,
lay
this
by
is
the
about me right
pool.
now.
Is it?
Okay.
What is happening? All right. Go for it.
First off, Kate Hudson has chopped off her hair. She's not.
Such a cute picture.
It's an adorable picture. I also love the fact that she has yet to show the finished product of her hair, just the teaser with her hairdresser.
You love
and
that?
I do. No, it keeps people guessing.
I just love her.
She's adorable.
She is.
But so I thought that was fun. So stay tuned for what her actual haircut looks like later. Leah Michelle has cut some serious bangs into her hair.
Serious.
It's like half her head.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
She's got a ton of hair, though, so I'm sure when it's down, it's fine.
But I really like it. I normally don't like that heavy of a look, but I like this one. So I thought that was fun. Any comment, Brian?
No.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
It just makes me think of my client, Laura,
oh,
because our running joke every single time when I go to cut her bangs is I'll always find like a couple of random hairs that fall in. And I'm like, look, they want to be bangs too. And she's like, damn it, by the time I'm 60, my whole head's going to be bangs.
yeah, it's true. Adam Lambert has gone blonde, or more like blonde.
Brand.
Blonde.
Bland.
I dug it.
This is the picture that popped up earlier and
I was
scared
gonna
the hell out of me.
say. He looks away. Adam Lambert pops up on the huge screen. in
Like a
front of him.
screensaver.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm trying to airdrop.
Oh,
Oh, no. Okay. Moving on.
what does that mean, Thad?
I think he's trying to covertly send you something so he has to go on the show and tell you.
Well, I was trying to tell him to just check his phone because my phone's saying waiting. I don't know what.
Thad, text it to me.
This is supposed to be easier. That's Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is dead.
Well, we got medians in town.
Soup's dead.
All right.
We'll find out if they're legit now.
Don't worry.
Mickey
Try a
couldn't call
segment.
in.
He couldn't.
He said he got a voicemail.
Oh.
Did we unplug the phone line?
Well, let's check that later. Dre,
All right,
continue.
so-
No, it's in.
Thought that was fun. And with his lighter hair color. And then we have James McAvoy.
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 We got you.
Thank you. And he is getting ready for his role in X-Men with the nice little shaved head.
So excited about this.
Me too.
I geeked out when I saw it on Instagram.
This was just for Brian.
I was like, Justin, did you see? He finally shaved it.
And that's Trending Tresses.
And that was exactly the conversation.
And that's how the
That's
cookie
how-
crumbles.
All right. That's awesome. You know what I remembered?
What?
I have a test of a product that I ordered online last week while Christina fell asleep.
She couldn't say no.
So she didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Thad, actually, it's on the thing, though, of course, because I forgot it. And I also have another product from Pivot Point.
The towel, and it's working.
So Pivot Point decided to send me,
Capes.
because I love them. No, I still have to talk to Minerva about capes.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the snap cap.
The snap cap.
I need one of those for my aunt. That's creepy.
I need one of those just for me.
Wow, that's
So-
awkward.
This is the head.
Oh, I like that face,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. It's so funny. I love talking to Pivot Point on the phone because they get so into it. Like,
She have eyelashes?
yeah, she has eyelashes. She's pretty.
Mm.
She real pretty. So this is the head. So I'm going to see if I can get this on here because everyone talks about it's complicated and I've never tried it before.
Pop the skull off.
So, oh, I got to get the
That's
tool.
hilarious.
So there's a tool.
Probably a patent on it.
There's a lot of tools in this room.
At least pending.
So here's the tool. I hope this is easy because this would be a really bad commercial if it's not. There's probably instructions, which is what Christina tells me to read all the time.
He just I'm the same way. I just wing it.
It's gonna break this face in half. What's
All right.
You read instructions when you're halfway through and you can't figure it out.
Oh, look at that. All right, so there's a little screw thing in the bottom. You got your
Ooh.
special tool. Look at that. The head is coming
Yeah,
off.
that's so creepy.
This is amazing. What are they talking about? This is so easy.
Well, give it a moment. You got to put the hair on.
All right. We're getting there.
That is so
Luke,
creepy. Like that is
am your mother.
Guys,
way creepier than our normal mannequin.
guys, seriously, that was the easiest thing ever.
Pull on it. Hold it by the ponytail.
Swing it in a circle towards that.
I'm telling you. So here's the cool thing. And what I love about Pivot Point is
Can I see?
you're on the softball team.
That was a
Try and
trick.
come watch every game.
Nope, you're on it. Christina,
Can I
did
see
you
the
see
ball
that?
part?
All right, so
we should use the heads instead of softballs.
Brian was good when he played.
Brian, unscrew it.
The one game that I was allowed.
You
On the
played more than
softball
one.
team. All right, so
Wait for it. Look. Where's Thad and where's Dre? We can't tell.
okay, so Pivot Point, they really focus on the way the hair grows out of the scalp. It's made to be a natural fall, and they're all different because they're all handmade. And they're also the only place that is actually certified that they take care of their workers, basically. So there's a lot of like sketchy mannequin head making places out there, and Pivot Points is actually I think it says it on there, on the tag it says, Brian.
What am I reading? There's a
The
lot of stuff here. SAI.
yeah, what-
Social Accountability International.
Yeah, so there's
World's preeminent social standards is a tool for implementing international labor standards to protect workers along each step of the supply chain.
so
They leave with all their fingers.
No sweatshops.
exactly.
Awesome.
So Pivot Point's a great company. I love them. That's why we've always, worked with them to get their mannequins. But pretty cool, right?
I like that smell, and I
I was
can't
gonna
think
say,
of what
how
it
does
is.
it smell?
And it's probably better for the environment,
eyes are
too.
Yeah, because you're not
You
throwing
know?
away the heads. You're just ordering a
Right.
new cap whenever you
And-
need it.
I mean, if you've ever cut one of those heads open, it's just styrofoam.
Just
in
styrofoam
there.
inside of it.
Yeah.
Yep. You make cool planters out of
Really?
it. Yeah.
You know, all the styrofoam that McDonald's stopped using went into mannequin heads.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the smell of it. It smells like a basement.
Okay.
Oh.
Smell it and tell me.
Like what kind of basement?
Like not a really
our basement?
mildewy, like nasty
Like
one,
our basement?
but like a basement. Just smell it. Do you get basement?
It's
Oh,
probably
that.
because it was in a warehouse.
I want Christina
The
to
blow
smell
dryer's
it.
on the cart.
Okay.
I took it out of the drawer.
All right. Can
Brian,
you go,
it was probably because it was in a warehouse.
Chris? Can you go
Maybe,
to
but it's just like the basement.
grandma's basement.
Yeah, like
the GoPro?
What do you want me
camera?
to do?
The
It
GoPro.
was in your grandma's
Sure.
warehouse.
The Pong.
The Pong cam.
here, Matt. Ready?
Here. Wait.
Third test.
You're softball team.
Star of the team.
You're on the softball team, and you're on the softball team.
Can you put the hair cap on? Oh yeah.
To our listeners
Can I
that
have the
may
head
be
back?
local, do you want to join our softball team?
Why do you want it on the GoPro right now?
Because we're doing stuff. He's doing a test.
I know, but it just got him do all like. I just watched him do all that.
Well, I didn't want it to like, you know.
Scalped.
Are you done with the GoPro?
Do you want me to be
What's in
honest?
there?
The skinnier
Right.
camera. So we totally
well,
went with
no,
that
the
one.
other one you could barely even see.
I like the fisheye on my wide.
Oh, stop it.
Mad Max
you-
in the house right now.
Brian.
Okay.
Thanks for doing what I was going to do.
That's fantastic.
All right. So do we have the product?
I
Thad?
want long hair. That's good.
Ew.
This is awesome.
Thad, did we find that product?
I feel like
Yeah,
one of the
where'd you get
doo-wop
it?
singers
I
from
gave
Little
it to
Shop
Brian.
of
He
Horrors.
He
Oh
never
my
passed it
gosh.
along.
Brian,
Okay.
can we
Let's.
have the box?
Can you pass that down, Brian?
I'm busy.
So we have the Amica blow dryer. So the other night when I was sleeping, a Facebook ad came up, and this is the no noise, and I'm sure you guys have seen it on your Facebook.
Silencer for your blow dryer.
Silencer for your blow dryer. So we're gonna see if it
We
really
talked
works.
about it
We did.
last week, or whenever
Did
you
I
were
talk
getting
about
ready.
ordering it?
Well, we talked about the fact that it existed.
All right. Well, now, so we
Are we
haven't used
trying
it
it
yet.
for the, oh, okay. Sorry, I was just gonna ask.
Trying
you
it for the first time. and
first
then-
time ever.
Then I'll do a full review
It
of it.
came in the mail
Ever.
today.
So here's the deal. We got
Wait, turn it. Oh, sorry.
the thing
Do it
I-
first.
Yeah, the thing I love about the thanks. All right. Boy.
Irate.
All right. So the thing I love about the Amica blow dryer is it's probably one of the most powerful blow dryers we've used. Right? It's super powerful. It's like a jet.
Pisses me off when I'm trying to do foils and someone's blow drying over there and it's
me
over here blowing the hair around.
Yeah. So that's how loud.
I feel like a
I don't think
Kardashian.
that did what they
No,
All right.
it worked though. It blew the hair.
It
I looked like
Nobody
a
else.
Kardashian.
I know.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this, I think.
No, you didn't read the directions?
No.
We'll figure it
Of
out.
course not.
There is no
Why?
directions.
No, when he figures it out, it's after it's
When-
put together, and he's like, "Oh, this doesn't work.
And he decides
We're
this
just gonna get a new
sucks.
one."
Why is this
When you
broken?
buy things
Yeah.
on Facebook, they don't come in with directions.
Whatever, guys.
Just like Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see any directions. So if the company's watching right now, not right now, but one of these days when they watch.
You're
if they do-
welcome.
Sponsor.
No, they're probably like, we sent directions.
Send us a whisper.
Okay, so there's sticky pads.
Shit, I remember that. Taking
Alright.
it back.
They need the Yin Yang Twins
Hang on, this
to,
is important stuff.
to sponsor them.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah. So there's sticky edges on here. So I took the sticky tape stuff off, and now we're gonna shove this onto here.
Wait, it just sticks with tape?
Yeah. It's
Get
like
in there.
Is
double-
anybody else getting weird
it's-
noise? Someone says we hit something and there's weird noise coming out. Is it just the one?
Maybe it was the blow
Yeah, I
dryer.
was just say, was it the blow
No,
dryer?
he said it a second ago. Cyprian Popescu, are you the only one hearing weird noise? Anybody else hearing weird noise?
Matt, is it just a sticky tape?
Yes.
Huh.
But it's like a
no-
double-sided, pretty thick tape that also comes off on the thing.
I need an elastic.
It's already on there, or you put it on?
No, it was already on. And you
Okay.
just pull these little things off, these tabs.
Oh, okay, kind of like those door hanger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's stuck on there.
I'm gonna take these headphones off and I'll listen for
That's never coming off.
Yeah. No,
Did we
never coming off of there.
let's make sure we fix the noise first though. Is
Okay,
it-
yeah, somebody's
Yeah,
saying
there's
really
bad
bad
noise.
sound, guys.
No, guys, that's
Check.
that's just Justin.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to fix it because our sound sounds good.
Okay,
What
someone says no weird noise. Someone says they hear it. No noise for me. Amy Berry hears it.
What does it sound?
is it still happening?
Is it a static? What is it? Tell us what it is.
The show must go on.
Static. Okay, so maybe you hit something when you got up.
When he did the blow dryer, maybe?
I put my hair in a ponytail.
That's what I'm wondering if it was
It was
the
a
blow
ponytail.
dryer and it just kind of blew out the.
For those of you with noise, Sorry, we're gonna keep going. Because some of you are
Well, we
saying
just
no
don't know
noise.
what it is.
Just pretend that you're listening to us on
Yes,
like vinyl.
I mean, just pretend it's a nice beach sound in the background.
Amika just blew up everyone's computer speakers.
Okay, let's hear this thing with the silencer on it.
All right, are we sure? Are we
Yeah,
moving forward?
Do it. That's not helpful at all.
It's exactly as loud it is without it.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't read the directions right.
It's stuck on there.
Is there an
You can't-
is there an on-off switch?
It's not a complicated.
Blowing it,
process.
Matt.
Like a Nintendo game.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no
Maybe it's
switch.
like
it's just rubber.
Nintendo.
They said it's only when we talk. Is something up with the mics?
Maybe.
All right, nobody else talk.
Testing. 1, 2.
Just
Testing.
text
1,
for the
2,
rest
3.
of the show.
No, I'm not.
Maybe if we unplug the hair dryer, maybe something happened when you plugged it in.
I wonder if it's the. Let me go to the live.
Amika, we need a new blow dryer.
Oh, I know what it is. It's making the ticking sound.
Okay.
So the only way we can fix that.
We have a grandfather clock in here, and that's just background noise. Sorry, guys.
It's a bandwidth thing. So we need to.
Is everyone paused?
Is everyone paused?
I'm paused.
You paused.
Wicked paused.
We so paused.
What do you want me to do?
You know what? I don't know because I don't.
Everyone says it's fine.
I know.
If everybody can just like write to our Comcast.
They're like, guys, just move on. It's fine. So,
Like, I'll deal with it.
do we recommend this?
No, it didn't do anything.
This is terrible. So, no noise is also,
Bullshit.
yeah. They sent us the wrong one. They sent us the one that is noise. Yes, noise.
Wait, you mean to tell me something that you
Try
saw
it again, maybe
advertised
it
on the
did.
side of Facebook wasn't groundbreaking?
Did you buy that?
Yeah, for $29,
Sucker.
I think $25.
What?
Yeah, rip off.
Matt, I have some stuff I'd like to sell you. I promise it'll work. Just trust me.
That's a tax write-off right there.
It's not hard to sell Matt anything.
No, but I want to show
I
people.
got me hired.
It's, you know what? I just saved.
Just spend our money showing people what's worth it.
I just
I'm just kidding.
I just saved thousands of people $29.
Yeah, no, like I tried taking this off.
There
and
goes
the little
Hayden's
sticky
college
tab
fund.
thing-
If everyone,
Hope you guys are happy.
When Hayden graduates high school, Christina's just going to hand him all the crap that Matt bought over the years.
Here, make these better.
That's where it goes now, guys.
I
We're
just
gonna
saved
keep it over there.
everyone, $29. If everyone could just send me $1.
Yeah, if people.
Okay, we can't blow dry anymore because I think it's screwing up.
So we're going to start a Kickstarter of people just send us money so we can buy crap
And
Actually,
test it for them.
to find out if it works or not.
All right.
it's not a bad idea.
Still have that on your head.
Dude,
Kind of a bad idea.
this hurts my head really bad
So
Okay.
why are you still wearing it?
because it looks
We have-
so good.
We have industry news. I'm just trying to figure out if the sound,
I just want to balayage this, and then it's perfect.
we could shut it down real quick, put it back on.
What?
The whole thing.
Everyone said it's fine.
It's still clicking. I can hear it, but.
But it wasn't clicking that they were complaining about. They were saying it was static.
Okay. All right, cool. So we're good. All right.
That's just your blood pressure.
Yeah, freaking out because you spent $29.99, and she's
Your
gonna hit
heart
you when you go
ticking.
home.
All right.
You started sweating when you told Christina that you bought it.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm sorry.
that's a
I'm sorry.
natural reaction.
And now, hair industry news
me
from
out to be
Justin
so-
Scott.
Hey guys.
What happened?
Nothing. Sorry. It's Justin's segment. Let's everyone be quiet.
You mic'd.
Breaking news: Justin has his mic back.
Hey, haha, mine now. Give me my cable.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We got some things to talk about.
Do we?
We do. One of them, some states require that you have to have a license to serve alcohol, not even sell it, but serve it. Some states make it illegal for you to even just serve alcohol for free. Those states where it's kind of shunned upon to hand out liquor. But now, all of our California viewers, they're trying to make it legal, like many states have, for you to hand out beverages for free. Though it's going to be very, very simple, kind of like here. You can't hand out any servings past 10 p.m. It cannot be more than 12 ounces of beer, 6 ounces of wine per glass.
Why do people find this to be like? Why do some hair people find it?
Oh my god, this hurts.
what's the word I'm looking for? Like not a good thing. to serve.
Inappropriate?
Inappropriate. Yeah. Thank you.
Not a
That is.
good thing.
Not a good
and
thing.
it makes no sense. I don't
When
even
fat
drink,
is
but I
your
still
thesaurus, Matt.
When
need to
that
calm
is your
down.
thesaurus, you're in trouble.
think. Yeah.
Why do people look at it as not a good thing?
I have no
I just
idea.
think it's a good thing. No, wait, but
I think
So-
I think people think that when you say that you give your clients like alcohol, that you're letting them have like free reign, that it's like open bar,
yeah.
and none of our clients are leaving here hammered
No,
unless
they-
if they came here.
No, there's a
hammered already.
specific amount you're allowed
Unless
to
they
give.
came here drunk and told me to take my clothes
Wait,
off.
there is.
Although being a bartender, it's sometimes hard to tell if people are drinkers and
Right.
if they're on any medications, and then all of a sudden they turn like another person.
Yeah.
So, if you're coming from that standpoint, I could understand. But we're just serving
One bottle.
We
of
serve
One-
beer,
one.
But
bottle
but,
of beer.
But that's
glass
kind of
of
like
wine.
saying
or a glass. Of wine.
don't put out a bowl of candy because some people have diabetes.
And we
If you have an issue, if you're taking medication, that's your responsibility.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I'm serving
it's-
peanuts in those cookies to that kindergarten class. YOLO.
And there's a lot of
That's why
dead
you're not a
kids
teacher.
now.
wait, but we
Getting
but
Darwin back in schools.
so we only serve it sweet. We
we just served.
How much do we
We
serve you?
We serve one of the clients through.
We like to
ourselves.
serve.
Okay, bring it back. My segment.
All right, wait. So we serve 12 ounces of beer. It's 8. I think it's 4 ounces of wine, and then it's like
Or
It's a
yeah,
finger
it's
of,
a choice.
of scotch.
So we serve a certain amount, and then we do not give them any more.
No.
So if they ask for another one, we say legally we cannot give you another one.
It's a
And
complimentary.
we're not drinking with them.
Yeah.
Like, I think that also.
Wait, we're not?
Wait, is that what we're supposed to say?
Yes.
Whoops.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Curly Shore on the bottle. That's what I've been doing.
I would think that the other reason why you wouldn't want to give clients is that if you're an owner, that you're concerned that your staff would be drinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some staffs are uncontrollable.
Yep.
Like us.
Like
Sure.
Justin.
But-
I had to take the bottle of scotch away from Justin just last week.
Yeah,
Judge
but
my
you got to look at
lifestyle.
like I think it's a good thing. I think I don't say you should or shouldn't. Really, you can make that decision, but I don't think it's a bad thing, and we try to serve it in the proper glasses, and it's a presentation.
Yeah.
It's not just here's a box of wine.
Hey.
It's one of our perks.
Yeah, but we're not just
It's about the
we don't have a box of
experience.
wine in the corner, and they go and do free refills.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
That's
I need a box of wine.
Dre and I were visiting a bar, and one of the bartenders was actually telling us that the place that he goes, it's a barbershop. The place that he goes, that they give you a beer and a shot of Jameson as soon as you walk in. And
Yeah, but that's them.
And-
that's their
well,
thing, though. It's a
exactly.
barbershop. You're not gonna have that usually ever in a salon.
Well, no, exactly.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't.
you
mind.
continue drinking like
As long as
as
there's
long
a
as you want.
pickleback.
Like as long as you're there, you can have like whatever you want.
Yeah, but you gotta think too. People
It's
go
a
to
barbershop.
barbershop.
Like 15 minutes.
It's a barbershop. Not even that though. Guys go to a barbershop, and I know barbershops. You just go hang out all day long,
Yeah,
like a
that's
tattoo
also
shop
true.
or like a
Yeah.
car shop. So that's a whole different atmosphere than a
Oh,
salon.
I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
we're not like doing that. Like
No.
But
Is this a lover
Assemblyman
squirrel?
Scott Wilk and Tom Daly, thank you for this. It's going to the Senate, so it should be passed soon. California, get wasted,
I was gonna say the straight
All
edge guys with you to serve alcohol.
get
Yeah.
hammered.
YOLO.
What else? May is apparently posture month. Did we all know this?
Oh, shoot.
You're all screwed.
I'm good.
I have 5 ways. I was looking up different like steps to keep it like standing taller, just primarily for hairdressers, and they don't really make sense.
Really?
There's
Yeah,
one-
some of them really are just confusing the way they explain these.
What are they? Because I'll do
Okay.
them right now.
Stand tall, not stiff.
I'm not standing.
Relax and lengthen,
I'm
or
not stiff, I'm
float
relaxed.
your head toward the ceiling. Yeah.
No, not look up, Matt.
I thought he said float your head towards
Yeah,
the ceiling.
float your
Your
head.
face.
Okay, so you already ruined that one. Number 2,
Oh.
ground your feet. Slowly come up onto your toes, then switch to your heels. Roll your feet out, then in. Press all 4 corners of the feet to the ground.
Yeah, that's to get your.
It's like yoga stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was not a helpful list, but that's what I'm saying, so I'm showing it.
Okay.
No, but,
But
it
if
could
you
be.
actually did that, it feels so much better.
Yeah, but I was trying, like, I looked so hard to find, like, posture tips for hairdressers or people on their feet all day, and it just kept pulling back to lists like this that were not practical to do while I'm
Well,
cutting hair.
No, they're not saying.
Oh,
no,
not
no.
while
They're
you're
not talking
cutting.
about to do it while you're cutting hair.
I
They're
know, but
saying,
that's what I was
but
looking for.
in doing
Oh, you're gonna relax
it
yourself.
helps
yeah.
you.
Your spine.
Not even just that. It helps you just be more aware
There's
of
one
like
little-
just posture. Like after you take a yoga class, you feel that you know how to
You
stand
feel
up
alive?
straight for the first time ever.
I've never done
If
yoga.
while
Maybe
you're
I should
not
do
busy,
yoga.
you stand up straight and
should
put your
try it.
hands behind your back, they say that's a good thing.
I do that.
Like, try
Yeah.
to stand like that more often.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it's National Posture Month. Don't ruin your back this month. Wait till next month.
All right. Get a cutting stool.
Get a cutting stool from Minerva Beauty because they're awesome.
What up, Minerva?
Minerva? Okay.
Do you know Minerva? Did I say that Minerva was in Dumb and Dumber too?
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. They're
That's
in the
awesome.
car ride, and you see Minerva's logo right behind the head.
Oh.
We paused it, and I took a picture and sent it to them. I was like, guys, do you know
You
this?
watched Dumb and Dumber too?
No,
Yeah.
we didn't watch all of it.
Yeah, we didn't
Why
make
not?
it through. Made it
That's
to the
hilarious.
Minerva part.
It was it?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, keep
Okay.
going.
Continuing. What else did I find? I found a cool article that found 5 myths to essential hair oils, or essential oils in hair.
This is interesting.
Yes, it is very. Usually, a lot of the times when I go to try, not even just to sell product, but educate guests on product, like the minute I say anything about oil, a lot of time you have that hesitance to, well, I don't want to buy that. I don't want to use oil in my hair. It's too heavy. It's gonna weigh my hair down. It's gonna make it look greasy. And like these are what you hear a lot of people saying, and they don't. I think it comes down to more than anything just not being educated by your stylists in the past, which you see more of that than anything else. So the first one, like I said, hair oils are too heavy. We've all heard that, right? What's
Yeah.
the one thing you can tell your client, your guest, to help with that?
Stop using Moroccan oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I like Moroccan oil. Please don't start a fight.
Products with camellia oil actually absorb faster in the hair. I was reading, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
You can usually look on most lists of their ingredients and see what it has. Hair oil will make your hair look greasy. Again, just the amount. Most people like shampoo. They usually don't know how to shampoo properly prior to coming and getting their hair done. Like a pea-sized amount should be good. What else? Shouldn't use oil on second day hair. Have we ever heard that before?
That makes sense.
But would you?
Nope.
I would.
When? For
It-
what?
To smooth down frizz. Like I show a lot of my guests when they come in, I'll take a super small amount, like again a pea size, but I tell them to apply through their hands like hand sanitizer almost. So it's on the top, it's on the front, it's between their fingers, and just lightly go through to work frizz out.
Okay.
And
You
if
shouldn't
they,
be putting oil on the scalp anyway.
oh yeah, not on the
It's
scalp.
ponytail down.
Yeah, you're working to get a lot of the frizz out, a lot of
Yeah.
those flyaways. So that's something I like to tell my guests to do.
First off, if they have second day hair that's frizzy, they
First
should
day.
not have. They didn't do a good enough blow dry.
Oh no, not at all.
All right.
Oil should be applied to wet hair. I don't know. I think that is proper for the most part because you're, especially when you're trying to tell them how to use it. You want damp. I wouldn't say wet, but good for. Oh, he's topping off. Yeah, no. And
Okay.
all oils are the same. That's BS.
Yeah.
But I think it comes down to when it comes to oils, just education. Do we all agree on that?
Agreed.
Agreed. Now this is the one cool one you were talking about earlier. 5 ways to prepare for a salon interview.
Yeah.
Ooh. Number 1. What do we think it is? Somebody give me something.
Anybody? Anybody?
5 ways to do what?
Bueller.
Bueller.
Prepare for a salon,
Salon
interview,
interview.
number 1.
How would you prepare?
It's the first thing you would think about doing.
I got my numbers ready for you.
I
Because
made
I
sure.
knew you were a numbers guy.
Yeah.
So I guess I did my research on you first.
Hmm.
And
That's
I
what you
knew how
should
to
do.
put my best foot forward.
Wow, I want to say that's number 1, research.
This day and age,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, research is number 1. Visit the
Good
website.
job.
anytime you do anything in business, you need to know a lot about the company
Mhm.
first. Like any phone call I make to a company, I learn about their new products or something. I come up with a conversation that I can have with them, because otherwise it's just like an uncomfortable thing.
It's dead-
So
it's
you
dead
call
air.
them and say, I would love to maybe talk about this, or I would love to do this, or I heard that you guys are doing this. I think it's cool. Like that kind of thing. It'll lead you into a conversation. So that's a really good. I like that tip.
Yeah, you visit, you check out their social media, see what product line they use, like the key demographics they're working with, because a lot of people go into salons, they don't realize that I want to do fun pink and purple hair like Guy Tang puts up all the time, but we're doing mullets and perms all day long at this salon. Why am I applying
Right.
here?
Right.
Because a lot of websites for salons, even their Facebook pages, silly stuff like that, you can get so much information just from looking at what they post and what they say, and like that you can know right off the bat what they're trying to sell themselves as, so you can see what you want to sell yourself as. Number 2, what else is pretty important, guys? Come on.
Nobody should
I was gonna say making sure that you had a well-rounded and well assembled resume. Like make sure that you have stuff that's pertinent to the industry. Make sure that you have stuff that's going to be important to that salon owner.
I sort of agree with that, Thad, but honestly,
I didn't have a resume.
I didn't either. I came to
walked
say
in
hi.
and like, here's my YouTube or here's my Instagram.
speaking as a salon owner, I don't look at anybody's resume. We look at them as a person. I mean, I'll glance through it, but this isn't really like a normal job where you need like a bachelor's degree in this or whatever. Like show your training and stuff that you've done in the past.
I was gonna say, I think the listing
portfolio.
of trainings, as opposed to not having a lengthy listing, does show that someone is into education to put
Yeah.
the time and money forth.
Exactly.
That is something that
Number
we do look at in a resume.
Number
Right.
3 was experience. So
What
that
if
kind of
somebody
goes with
shows
that.
up with a port?
Not
Would you look at that?
necessarily.
Yeah.
You're so loud tonight.
Oh, sorry. Well, no, I mean,
No, it's
not
okay.
necessarily
No, it's
do
her
we
mic.
look at the like say the classes or their education because of experience, because I don't think that for me, I don't need someone that's been behind the chair to work at this, like say for our salon that's been there behind the chair for like 10 years. I would take someone just as well out of school, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, one of them says here is experience. It's similar to what you said. You have to have 12 years of doing hair. It's show them what you're experienced at doing. If
Yeah.
you're experienced at doing a balayage and you love doing that type of free-flowing colors and stuff like that, don't go in there and if they tell you, "Oh, show us what you can do an A-line bob when you're terrified to do haircuts." You know? So
Right.
that's really important to always think about.
And
The
you,
dedication is, I think, before experience.
you know what
personally,
I would rather
as an owner.
see somebody send rather than a resume, because we'll get them through the email. I don't even really look at them
I
because
look at them just so people know. I'm just saying, I do.
I don't
Matt's
look
trying
at
to
them
not have any
because
more resumes.
what am I getting? If you sent me your Instagram or something that shows your work, because we talk about portfolio. I mean, you could print out pictures and bring them in, but I think if you pre-send all of this stuff, then you go to the salon so that when you walk in, somebody knows who you are.
But people can learn. People can learn. Like, say I'm looking at someone's Instagram and I'm like, oh wow, they don't.
Yeah, but
They're-
you're not
they're
just
not very
looking at hair. You're
But
looking
again,
at
This is what I'm going
A
to
lot
go
of
into.
stylists do put up just a lot of their hair.
Well, of course,
you
but at
know?
the same time, I want to go to the next one is positivity. Because we've had people come in here, and I've even seen them interact, even like a guest of mine. I've seen people and try to talk about trying to work here, and I've seen people go completely opposites of this. It's positivity. They don't show themselves as being a positive stylist of, I want to learn, I want to do this with people, I want to do this, I want to grow. They say, I've had these horrible experiences, I hated this about this place, I hated this about this place, I hated that. So if
Yeah.
you show them your
See-
Instagram, like he's saying, you see more than just their hair. You see how they want to hold themselves. They want to show to the world, look at all my fun hair. And if they show their life on there, it's not them being drunken fools or idiots or just being, silly. It's them trying to be positive and just having fun. I think that's also why Instagram would be a better thing to send than a resume.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could go on this forever because you look at, Justin and the girl, I know who you're talking about. So, but yeah, it was very negative. It was, I don't like this, I don't like that. You didn't even come in here looking for a job.
I
You
came here to
actually came
visit.
in saying, I'm visiting and I'm moving to California. See you later. And then I said, well, why didn't you apply here first before you moved? And then you said, then you called.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it was that
Matt
kind
wanted
of
Justin
thing.
because he couldn't have him.
But I've seen Justin around, and I knew that Justin would fit in here, and I knew that you knew the people that worked
Yeah.
here, and it would work out well. So that's the kind of stuff you need to think about. But we've been-
And the other two I'm going to briefly go over is apparel. Dress for success. Like even when I came in for my interview, when I was supposed to meet for Christina and she never came.
he was dressed up.
I had dressed nice, and I knew what they wore here. I knew everybody
You
was
mean
kind of like a
not camo
relaxed
shorts?
environment. I didn't wear camo shorts. I didn't have Dickie shorts on.
No.
I think I had Vans though.
you had a sweater.
I had a
You-
sweater. I looked fancy as hell.
Yeah,
you guys missed it.
He was dressed up.
Damn right I was.
And that was the last of it.
And that
And that was
it.
the first
That was
one.
it.
No, I had a tie and a tweed vest on in New York. Okay, guys, let's
The
not forget
tie
that.
came
That is
off
true.
like an hour.
All
No,
right.
it lasted a
What's the
while.
last one? And then we'll get into
And the
wheel.
last one
So actually,
is-
before we do the last one, because there's a delay, 844-FSE live. We're gonna spin the wheel. So whoever wants to call in right
good
now,
call.
you can spin the wheel and we'll play the free pong.
Now
to
Justin
shut
has a
this thing
time
down.
limit.
No, I have time limit.
And then we have also an interview with your brothers
My time
at the
limit.
very end of the show. So go.
Rehearse. Just prepare for questions like they could ask you. You know, no matter how comfortable you feel doing something, unless you rehearse it, it's like doing a haircut. You're not going to show up and, like I said, do a full balayage on somebody unless you practice before. You could still get nervous. You could still ruin something. So try to prepare for what they may ask you. Hold yourself properly. But yeah, good luck to all the, up and coming stylists who watch us.
Try to sleep with your new boss.
Right on.
Try to sleep with your new boss. I mean,
That's a
Matt didn't take fondly to that, but
No.
I tried.
But Christina did.
Ew, God.
That how you got your job, Bri?
I did not show up for Justin's.
The viewers just went up. I don't know what happened. All right, somebody's calling in. Ready?
All right.
Hello?
Hello,
Who's this?
this is Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. This is Matt from Free Salon Education and the crew. Brian,
Hi.
Drea,
Hey guys.
everybody.
Hello.
So we're going to spin the wheel. How's that sound?
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, cool. So where are you from?
Melissa G.
Indiana.
Indiana. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on the east side or west side?
We are smack dab in the middle.
How is that?
Is that like she said a real
We're an
place?
hour south of Fort Wayne.
Oh, I was there like a month ago. I'm just curious.
So,
No, it was just funny.
okay,
That's
so
so funny. I watch you guys all the time and have told myself never to call in. And I just sit and watch and never call in. And I told my husband, I'm finally going to call tonight.
See, look at that.
See?
Oh,
Winner.
that's awesome.
That's so cool.
Well,
You're halfway to winning a coin.
We're very happy that you called in. You have a chance to win 3 different prizes tonight. So something from either Minerva, Beauty.com, Millennium Systems International. We have Bali boxes. We have T-shirts. We have combs.
Do we have
all
combs?
kinds of stuff.
I saw a pretty
do
big handful of combs
we
on
do.
Instagram.
We do have combs to give away. And so, do you have Are you a salon owner or a stylist?
I have my own studio.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Very
for
cool.
you.
Yeah.
All right. So, who do you want to
So
throw?
cute. I love her voice.
Who do you want to throw the balls?
Drea.
Oh,
look at
Christina.
that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So Christina called it before the show even started. She
We should
said
start betting
Drea's
on
getting
you.
picked tonight. So Drea is preparing
Oh.
herself.
I didn't catch that. That's funny.
The
Well,
best
no,
part
she-
is how she dismounts from her spot.
She
Watch.
said it before we went on live. So she just put it in your
She's
brain.
gonna
crawled
break an
out from
ankle.
behind the wheel.
Yeah, she said this before Dre even got to
That
the
means
salon.
I get to spin. If she
Oh,
gets
let
a
me
ball in.
spin.
All right, Drea.
Once. Let me just want to
Yeah.
do it once. We'll split.
Drea, let me get some.
And if it's only one, we'll do it together.
No, it still has to be a bowling. I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it.
Shit.
wait, let me get some.
Let's get some music.
Yeah.
You have to get 2 Drake, so Justin and I each get a spin.
All right, Drea. All right, Drea's gonna
If
throw
she
the
gets
first
3, I
ball.
gotta do the third one.
Oh.
So much for my
Step
time.
on the ball.
No, 2 down. Good old no ball Drea.
Drea. You're
Drea no
like,
balls.
All right, you know what?
You're like a neutered dog with
Let-
no balls.
Wait, let's make this happen. Because I feel bad every time this happens. Because it's just the way. It's not the
Drea,
way it's
why?
supposed to be.
They're supposed to win one thing at least.
Drea.
but no.
When you take away Dre's mic, she becomes mean.
Drea, throw another one. Let's do this.
Yeah, throw
on,
another
Drea.
one, Drea.
All right, Drea.
Don't let her down.
That's
Yeah.
it. All right. Drea got a ball in. Wait, guys, fellas.
Thank you, Drea.
All right, we
Okay, now that was a fake spin. We practiced.
Yeah, that was a fake
All right, so
spin.
spin. We're gonna give it a
No,
really,
just kidding.
really good
Back
spin.
off, Drea.
No, that's.
And let's see what,
What
it
a
is.
piece of...
What do we got?
Amika.
Amika.
Awesome.
All right. So you win. What? Is it on Amika?
Yeah, it's on Amika.
What are you-
We didn't lie to you.
No.
We didn't lie. You didn't. Thad
you
didn't
think
tell you.
we were
it was
gonna lie to
somebody
It's
else.
on Amika, you see.
Amika's gonna love us. That's like the 3rd week in a row. Love giving stuff away. Congratulations.
They're gonna be- Could you take us off the wheel, please?
So all you have to do is email me, matt@freesaloneducation.com, and give me your address information to Indiana, and I will send it to Amika, and they'll send you out something cool, okay?
Matt, it's not like the Jersey Shore. These
All right.
games aren't rigged. So
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. in. Thank you for calling
Thanks
in.
for calling.
Congratulations.
Me too.
All right. Well, we will.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All
Bye.
right. Bye, guys.
She's cute.
That's fun.
First time calling in.
Does anyone just feel like a tornado happened?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I feel like the tornado just happened for a while. All right, so we're gonna sum
I
this
actually
up.
felt pretty good about tonight.
Yeah, tonight was great. I liked it. Andrew Carruthers. No, I'm just
Coming
saying
in
right
next.
there was a lot of stuff.
Oh.
I think it was because of my music and sound effects. Anyways, all right, guys. We're gonna sum this up. Follow Brian Hare
Hairstyle. Haire style.
on Instagram, and then Drea,
Dre Day 2289.
Justin.
I am Justin Scott.
Follow us at Free Salon Education. Follow Christina
_Steamy.
And Thad Bolonized.
and Thad. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We have an interview that we filmed at ABS Chicago with Andrew Carruthers he's the Director of Education for Sam Villa. So we have a good conversation about their education program and all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this interview. We will see you back next week on Splitting Hairs. Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com here with special guest Andrew Carruthers. What is it?
Education
Director for Sam Villa. So I'm really pumped to talk to you. I've watched a lot of your videos. Obviously, Sam was a big inspiration in what we're doing, and
Absolutely.
A lot of people are doing in the industry. So
Yes.
you're sitting in here. Let's just start off. How'd you get hooked up in the Sam Villa world, and just what you're doing and what your job is, basically?
Well, I kind of connected with Sam through funny ways, honestly. A friend of mine, Geneva Cowan, who's our artistic director.
Okay.
She lives in Anchorage, Alaska, and it was actually my wife that kind of introduced us because she had hired my wife to come up and do wardrobe for some photo shoots for
Okay.
Sam.
So that's what your wife does?
Yeah, she does wardrobe.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on. All
Good
right.
pair, right?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
So, in getting to know Geneva, Sam was still so busy with Redken, and Sam Villa as a company separately has grown so fast that they needed some help.
Okay.
And my background's education. I worked with Paul Mitchell Hair Schools for a long time.
Okay.
And that's kind of my passion outside
When
of the
was that?
salon. That was, I've been out of there for like 7 or 8 years, but it was basically from probably about 2003 through 2007, I
Okay.
guess.
All right.
Somewhere
All
around in
right.
that area.
Cool. For Paul Mitchell for 10 years, so
Oh, right
I
on.
felt like you looked familiar, but I didn't know how
Yeah.
or what.
That would
So
probably be it then.
that is it. Okay, so
So Geneva, came to me and she's like, have you thought about getting back into education, being on the road again? Because I was mainly focused on the salon at that point. I was like, yeah, actually, perfect timing, because I was kind of starting to get tired of just being behind the chair, and I was ready for that next adventure. She's like, I think Sam could really use someone like you, especially because I'm not part of the Redken world. I was part of a different world, and it was
Right.
nice because it gives us kind of a unique identity.
yeah,
If you would have brought in another Redken educator, I think it would have just felt like an extension of Redken, which,
Right.
I mean, we're definitely part of the family.
exactly, yeah.
And, but we just met on a photo shoot, actually. It was my first event, and I met him, and we just clicked. And we have the same passion, and it's that we teach the people that are really doing hair. We're
Right.
not doing hair to impress another kind of platform artist.
Yeah.
We're doing these to really do something for the person that they go to work 9 to 5 to make a living. They love their craft, but it's really what they do to make their living.
Yeah.
And I think that's who we really speak to, and that's why I wanted to work with him.
But that's why the growth of what Sam Villa is happening so quickly. It's the same thing with Free Salon Education.
Yeah.
I expect to come to a show and have you say, oh, like your videos inspire me so much. Like that's not the goal. The target person that you're aiming the videos towards is the hairdresser that's working that can't get to education, that can't
Right.
be inspired. And that's why I watch all this Sam Villa stuff. I watch it grow. I get inspired from it. So so now you are the education part of it.
Mhm.
So what do you think when you're doing the videos now? Is it a strong video focus? Like, are you pumping out videos quite often, or how do you guys do that?
So our program right now, and we're kind of adjusting it a little bit. We're about to release some kind of the next level to it. So up until now, really the education has been about 5 to 10 minute quick clips.
Yeah.
Of, here's a common challenge and then here's a common now we're actually trying to expand past that. So if you just need a touch, if you just need a little tidbit of some inspiration or you need a quick tip for you, now what we want to do is we want to build on it and have available full-length education more so.
Okay.
So our last collection that we did a 5 haircut collection that's very specifically gauged on being an educational collection.
Yeah.
So it's not about, over-the-top crazy hair. It's about your client actually is going to look at this picture and be like, I'd like that haircut.
Yeah.
So we did the images. We've done step-by-steps on them, imagery step-by-steps. We've done video step-by-steps. We have the head sheets. We have the breakdowns. And that will be a pay-per-view channel, but we're still keeping it incredibly affordable so that even though you're getting full-length education, it's going to be very, very accessible to everyone.
That's awesome.
And that's kind of that next level.
And when you look at pay-per-view, I mean, there is a certain point when we'll do like an academy or some kind of classroom or something, and they're like, but it's free salon education. I'm like, well, it can't all be free. Like, you can't have everything free. But when you go through the time of doing the step-by-step images and all of that, that's a time that you put into it.
Yeah.
Where do you guys do all this stuff at?
Well, lately,
where are you located?
Well, this is the funny thing is because we're so spread out. I'm in Salt Lake City, Sam's down in Jacksonville, Florida, Geneva's up in Anchorage, Alaska. A lot of the hot tip video stuff we do in Salt Lake City. We've got a studio there.
Okay.
We've got a killer crew of guys that work with us there. Our big event video stuff, like when we do live stream, we have a studio in Phoenix that is like a true video studio.
Okay.
And they have the ability to do that really high definition live stream event. But photo work, we primarily do in Anchorage, Alaska now.
Okay. Well, why not, right? I mean, that's an easy flight.
Buddy.
Yeah.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, okay. So tell me, like, I see you in the videos a lot now.
Yeah.
So is that kind of your thing that you're starting to focus on?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's a big part of my focus as education director is to continue that happening. Really, we do try and get Sam in there as often as possible.
Yeah.
But if I showed you Sam's schedule, it's unbelievable. I mean, this guy is everywhere all the time. So we try and get him in there as much as possible. And it's funny, like we even get comments like, well, I like this guy, Andrew, but where's Sam? And I'm like, oh, man.
I know. It'll ruin your day.
Yeah. But no, I mean, we've been trying to make sure there's a of it.
Right.
We also have David Boyd, who's one of our newer art team members.
Okay.
He's an incredible, especially barber. His men's hairdressing is really phenomenal. So you're going to see a lot more men's content coming from us, too, through David. And, I have a real passion for men's hair as well. So you're going to additionally start to see more men's content coming out of us. But you'll start to see David on those videos. We're trying to get Geneva on the videos.
Okay.
Geneva, you got to get on the video.
Oh, I was like, is she?
No, I was talking to her through the camera here.
Nice.
So we're trying to get more diversity.
Okay.
And, to be honest, one of the comments we've been getting too, and I'd love to just kind of put this out there, is that we do listen to people's comments because we've been hearing, hey, why don't you guys have a female presence there? And, I really want you guys to all know that it's never been an intentional thing, that it's been a primarily male-focused team so far. And we really are, currently pursuing, like, we really want to have a great mentor in place for the female part of our audience where they can be like, I want to be like her.
Yeah.
And so just know that it's never been an intentional thing. And we do want that presence. But we do want a wide berth of presence in that, so that if they don't really connect with me, maybe they don't even connect with Sam, they might connect with David, they might connect with Geneva or whoever our next artist might be.
Yeah, it's good to have a team and a variety of people. That was when I first started the website. We got our entire salon to just each person, whatever they're good at, to start making these videos, and you'll have some people that connect with one person, and others that connect with what I'm doing. So do you have who was working at the IBS show a couple of weeks ago?
That was David Boyd.
That was?
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, I watched him. emceeing main stage. I came off main stage because you guys were right there.
Yeah.
He was working the entire day. I didn't see him leave once. Like,
Well, good.
just
That's
haircuts
awesome.
all day long. I've never seen one person stay on stage that long. It
That's
was really
killer.
cool. So
He worked for his money that day,
yeah,
huh?
exactly. Yeah, he earned it. But I love seeing your booth because you guys, it's just so focused and so intimate, and it's all about educating, and it's really cool to see what you guys are doing. What's next for? What do you guys like? What's your big thing that you're pushing at the booth today, and what's your main focus right now?
So we, like I said, we
The
are going
pay-per-view.
to release this pay-per-view concept, and it's based off of, we're calling it the Modern Heritage Collection.
Okay.
Because as we develop, we realized that so much of our influence comes from the heritage of how we grew up and where we grew up, and even the time period.
Right.
So you'll see elements of like kind of 70s and 80s influence because that's where a lot of us are stemming from, right?
Okay.
But then we make it modern and educational. So that's a lot of what we've been doing on the booth educationally this week, is kind of talking about those specific haircuts from the Modern Heritage Collection.
Okay.
But also some of it comes from even what happened, because we do have people come up like, hey, would you give me a haircut? It's like, yeah, cool.
Right.
I had this girl earlier, Bobby Sue, that she just had curly hair, and I'm like, everyone always wants to learn more about curly hair.
Yeah.
So perfect opportunity. It wasn't an opportunity to put one of those collection haircuts on her.
Right.
We just did a really simple, foundational curly class.
That's cool.
How do
Yeah.
you approach curly hair? What are the challenges? How do you manipulate it? And
You probably had a huge crowd around you watching that.
it was awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
Great
there's
response.
There's something about this industry now, and like what you're seeing with people. You guys are working with Redken as part of the family and everything, but it's not. I love that this industry's moved into. It doesn't have to be the sole focus.
Right.
People know where you come from. They know what you support, but it doesn't have to be the focus of why you're up there. And that's one of the things I look up to with Sam and what you guys are doing is because, he's working with people, but he's not just working with them. Like, he has his own thing, and you guys are pushing like crazy. So I just really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
and
man.
I love that we got to talk and, connect, and I'm hoping to do that more in the future with you guys. So,
Absolutely. And I know from Sam, definitely thank you for having us, but also thank you for being another avenue for, what we're trying to push, which is let's make education accessible.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't need to be a $3,000 investment every time you want to learn something new.
Right. Yeah.
So, congratulations to you guys for producing, and I actually have watched your videos, and I do enjoy them very much, just
well,
so
thank
you know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. So is there anything you want to plug? How do they follow you? Follow all of you guys?
Best thing for us, we've really built everything through social media. So our social media outlets, Instagram and Facebook, just look up Samvia Professional.
Okay.
That's the best way to kind of follow us. And you'll find just so much information. And actually, if you go to samvia.com and click on the professional site, we post all of our blog posts. We do a lot of information just even through the blogs.
The Samvia website it's a plethora of information. I mean, it's a lot.
It
you
is.
can get lost in there. So that's very cool. And how do they follow you?
If you want to follow me, just look Andrew.Carruthers for Instagram. That's mainly where I play most of the time.
Yeah, I think most people are pretty much hanging out there.
I paddle around in Facebook once in a while too, and you can
Okay.
just find me there at Andrew Carruthers.
All right, cool. Well, Andrew, thank you so much. Guys, thank you to Millennium Systems International for letting us use their booth here at ABS Chicago. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you subscribe to us and Samvia, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.
Watch Splitting Hairs, the Hairdressers Podcast, live every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or as close as we can get it.